Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He hands it off from the gun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up. Back in motion now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Across midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And they tack on the extra point. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Running with purpose. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Took contact on the throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
It's not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Send the back in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, and picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important second down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. The game is now tied. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now they'll run it on the draw. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Touchdown, Hogs. They will claim the second half lead.
But as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game or this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 49, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a pass rush there on 1st down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Give it to the back again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
The call is a quarterback sneak.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out.
wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive. You can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He snags the quick throw. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. It's a touchdown to win a national championship.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball's deflected. Give the receivers a lot of
credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air. Great awareness, and they get the big touchdown.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks.